What's going on, YouTube world? So today I wanted to start recording a little bit of a journey, I guess. Trying to take advantage of this PSA, this new PSA system that they just introduced. So you can either send your stuff in, have it sent back to you to your home, have it sent to the PSA vault, or have it sent directly to eBay for auction. I guess they had announced that they're possibly going to be introducing buy it now fairly soon, hopefully sooner than later, because that's something I would definitely take advantage of. Just send it out to eBay if I know for sure it's something, it's a flip slab as opposed to something for the PC. Definitely just send it out. I don't mind sitting sometimes and getting that little bit extra, waiting for that right moment for things to hit. So sometimes I don't mind that. So right now I'm gonna send in, I believe it's 33 cards that I'm sending in for submission. Yep, yeah. So it's 33 cards. I'm a little late. It's, as of recording, it's December 14th, Saturday. And unfortunately, where I am, my post office doesn't run on Saturdays. It's only Monday through Friday because I live up in the hills. So it's Monday through Friday only, no Saturdays. And I'm gonna hopefully send this out on Monday. I was hoping to have had it out a week ago. Life happens. You guys know how that goes. And I will send it out. Hopefully have this stuff graded mid-January. These are the teams that I'm hoping will still be around at that time. So I'm trying to take advantage that it's going to get graded, sent straight to auction, and hopefully take advantage of that whole playoff hype. Right here I got, like I said, 33 cards that I'm sending in. Now the Packers I do think are going to go pretty good. Is just conveniently I had a decent amount of decent Packers cards. So I'm sending a lot of Packers cards. I just saw that glare in this, so apologize for the glare. I'm gonna move it a little bit, see if that'll help. All right, my bad, guys. All right, so right here is a Pandora Christian Watson, second year at a 400. Jordan Love winning ticket. So this right here is the base of this card, but I've noticed that these do better than the silvers, which I don't know how much rarer they are, but the silver is going to be the next step up. It's a nicer looking card. So when you guys are sending stuff out for slab, for flip, just remember, like, people want it in a slab. They want it to look pretty. This one does have like that nice sparkle. The sparkles do well. So there's that one. And the Mojos. This is a base out of the hobby, or first off the line, I believe. And these, they look great. Look at them. Look at Mojos. They're really good. Yeah, they look nice, especially in the slab. So I'm sending 2 of these out. This silver. I had the base, the sparkle version, but I noticed a couple things that I just don't think it'll go good. So when you guys are sending stuff out for grading, I don't know, just you're not gonna get 100%. So even if you want to throw in a couple nines in there, it's just my opinion. You want to throw in a couple nines in there that you think they're gonna do a 9 as opposed to a 10. It's not a perfect card. I feel like it's gonna help offset, and you don't mind that card in the slab. I feel like it's gonna help offset that because I don't know if, like, maybe do you really want to? It's hard for me to say, right? I don't want to come off like a conspiracy theorist or even bad mouthing PSA at all, because it's obviously the best grading company. Regardless of what people say, mistakes can happen, so on and so forth. But there, the grader isn't going to necessarily want to give, oh, okay, all of these cards are 10s. They're not going to want to give you 100% hit rate. Sorry, that took a lot for me to say, but again, because for some people might take it the wrong way. I'm babbling on because it was a bit difficult. Apologies. But So they don't want to give you, I think they might not want to give you 100% hit rate. It might not look good on the grader. I don't know if maybe supervisors or whatever, like, hey, don't allow 100% hit rate, so on and so forth. I don't know. But if you want to throw in a couple nines in there that you don't mind, I'm just saying it's not a bad idea. In this case, I'm not doing that because I am sending it straight to eBay. So I'm hoping most of these are 10s. I'm hoping most of these. Again, I'm expecting hopefully a 60-70% hit rate. And I'm hoping that 60-70% on the 10s is going to outweigh the 9s, because the 9s, I'm guessing I'm going to possibly, hopefully, get my grading feedback. But more than likely not. A lot of those slabs might end up going for $10-12 unless the player ends up getting really hot. Then I might get $15-20 for the PSA 9. It's, oh geez, sorry, that glare was horrible. I was babbling on. That PSA 10s, most of these cards are going to end up going for $50-60, but this is why I'm trying this out. A grading is going to be $611 after grading and shipping, return shipping, which I don't know why they're charging for return shipping when it's going to eBay, but PSA's PSA, honestly. Sometimes stuff does happen that I can't really make sense of it. But yeah, I'm still getting charged return shipping for something that isn't being necessarily returned to me. But anyways, apologies. First video, so first couple of videos, babbling on. Yeah, 33 items. It is 611 and change total. It's like $50 for the return shipping. That's after this new max value instead of that old system. But so all these are going straight out to PSA, to eBay for auction. So I am hoping I am going to have a better, percentage. 80-90% would be nice, because I do need most of these to hit at 10s. That way I can do well. So I'm hoping I'm shooting for $1,000. If I can turn this into $1,000 after grading, because in the cards, I want to say it's not much. I'd probably say there's raw value. There's probably about like $100 to $150 in raw value. So I'm hoping with the grading, I'll be able to turn this into, and offsetting the 9s to the 10s, I'm hoping I can turn this to about $1,000 to $1,200. If I can do that, then that ends up making this worthwhile. If not, then again, it's all in fun. It's all part of the hobby. It's fun. So continuing, it's the Silver Rookie of the Year, Jaden Reed. And then here I got a rookie, Luke Musgrave, out of the Pandora. These are really hard to grade, these Pandoras. A lot of times I don't know how they grade it, but just in the Pandora design, these lines sometimes, like, they're very vivid, or like they pop out more than the rest of the lines, even though it's a part of the actual pattern. So I don't know exactly how they grade that, but I'm real cautious on sending those, and I try to make sure that the ones that I send don't have that. This is a Purple Shock Dontavian Wicks, and I will end up getting a better lighting situation here. When I started recording, I did not notice that it was that bad on this. Kind of messed up on this. Yeah, that glare is horrible. My bad, guys. So this Tucker Craft right here, I got 2 of them. Tucker Craft silvers. Hopefully, the pack, like I said, it's all Packers so far, so hopefully they do pretty good and they go on. This is a maroon out of 149. Yeah, triple one. It's kind of nice. This is out of 49. A lot of this stuff I ended up getting from an auction house cheap, pretty cheap, before the season even started. So, a lot of these I ended up paying dirt cheap for them. Luke Musgrave. There you go. Try to buy lots too. Some of these I ended up getting, I want to say like 1 or 2 of these crafts I ended up getting in a lot. Yeah, some of this, I think this one I got in a lot as well. So this Wheelan out of 35. Jeez, I'm so sorry about that glare, guys. It's punter. So he's not, as long as he sticks around. That one was just kind of one of those ones I want to throw in. It looks good. It was low numbered. We'll see how that one does. just try. Yeah, this punter was, again, it was something I want to try out. You know, kickers and punters, they don't get love to begin with, so we'll just kind of see what this does. I'm hoping there's other Packer stuff. They'll end up getting it, wanting to get it, because it is a Packer. Again, it's all stuff that I kind of just thought about beforehand. Babbling on. Sorry, guys. I'll get better at that. Puka Nacua Silver, Rookie of the Year. And got this Unforgettable right here. That one is really pretty. So again, you know, one of the things I'm thinking about is the you know, how it looks in the slab. Only thing is the horizontal. I'm really hoping PSA one day ends up doing like a horizontal slab. I don't know how some people feel about that. I would like it, but Laporta base and Prism base. So it is Select and Prism, and it's a fairly hot, you know, player, so I want to give it a shot. Then here we got more lines. Jameer Gibbs, Rookie of the Year. Lamar Jackson, S out of 75, Purple Select. Out of 75. The Zay Flower Silver Prism. I had the Pandora one of him too, but again, the card was really nice, actually. A lot of times, you know, you get those little craters and stuff, or dimples in the back or something, and it was a really nice card. It's just, yeah, I still have it. I'm going to hold on to it, but just in that Pandora pattern, you know, it just, those lines pop out real vivid sometimes. So I'm just curious if you guys have any familiarity with that, and you know, does that affect it? Have you guys sent some in that have that very bold line across? Let me see if there's any more in here. No, yeah. I'll hopefully, if I remember, I'll get back to it. But yeah, that really bold line on that Pandora pattern. See if it still grades well. Eventually, I'll end up sending one in. But again, this is straight to auction, so I'm trying to get the 10s. Got 3 of these Mojo Mahomes. Again, they look really nice. The Mojo pattern. It is a base card, but it looks nice. And they sell pretty well. A Supernatural. That Sparkle. The base Sparkle. This Throwback. Patrick Mahomes. It's a really dope card. Hopefully this grades a 10, because I think this one's closer to 100. This would really help on the submission. Getting to that $1,000 point. Oh, a couple of Josh Allen Supernaturals. Josh Allen Mojo. CJ Stroud Silver. Rookie of the Year. Justin Herbert base. Jordan Addison Phenomenon. That one's a cool card. I don't know. I didn't check pricing on that one. That I'm looking at. Yeah, it's not a base card. This is an insert. That's a cool looking insert. Hopefully that does well. And the last one, Justin Jefferson. So, plan with this is to, I don't know how you can pull the money out yet. Again, in the future videos, I'll keep everybody updated on how you can pull the money out. I don't know if it's, you know, PayPal, you know, transfer, or I don't know if you can get future credit. I mean, so that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So I'm hoping this is gonna fund this. So I have about 120 cards here. I want to say, yeah, it's about 120 cards that I want to send out. I want to do a big bulk batch and see if that helps with even the ratios, the 10s to 9s. Hopefully just 10 to 9s. Hopefully no 7 or 8s. You definitely don't want 7 or 8s, especially in this lower end stuff. This is all lower end stuff. Every once in a while I'll put something in that's a little more valuable, but for the most part I just dabble in the lower end stuff for now. Trying to turn these dollars hopefully into a few dollars. So I'm hoping this, like I said, if I can get 1,000 to 1,200, That'd be nice. And obviously more 1500 would be awesome. I don't think this can turn into two, but I mean, you never know. If it's that good of a hit rate, you definitely can do pretty well. And depending on who's doing what, and so we'll just see. But this is kind of, again, this is just like experimental. I'm hoping this is going to help fund this. So this is going to be a big order, 120 cards. I want to say you're looking at about like $2,200, with the shipping and stuff. So you're looking at about $2,300. I'm hoping this is going to help fund this, and I'll end up having this shipped back to me. There's decent amount of baseball, football, and basketball. That's the only stuff that I usually do. And a few UFC cards. I do dabble in UFC for PC. It does okay. Slabs do okay, but it's just the market's just not as strong yet as with the other three sports yet. It is definitely picking up though. But again, this hopefully funds that, and from there I will show you guys what I end up doing with this. I'll end up hopefully the plan is some of this stuff will end up going to ComC along with some other raw cards that I have, and then some of that stuff I'll show you guys. I'm gonna run them in an auction on eBay myself compared to like an auction house. That way you guys can see the difference. It's honestly, guys, at the end of the day, unless, in my opinion, unless you have a decent following or you have a good repacker, just send it to an auction house. You're not having to deal with all the drama, nothing. And honestly, especially on a lot of this stuff, you're gonna get a little bit more money. You have more eyes on it, so you're just gonna get a little bit more action on it. So that's just my opinion. I don't know, just let me know, guys. Again, this is kind of a series of videos that I'm gonna start to kind of take people through the different avenues. And in here, I have a lot of multiples of baseball and basketball and some football. The reason that I am doing it that way is because I want to run the auction at the same time that I'm going to try to, time it as close as possible to wherever I'm sending them out. It's more than likely going to be ComC. Wherever I am sending them out to, is gonna run them, or I want you guys to see the price difference, and see if there is a price difference. I could be wrong, but that's his best side by side that I can kind of do to see if it is better to run it yourself or just to send them out to an auction house. Again, that's just for like a lot of this lower end stuff that a lot of people like to PC. There is some flip, a lot of this prism stuff, but a lot of this stuff is just nice looking stuff that looks good in a slab, that people like to PC, like that. Somebody, if you're a Lions fan, me saying as a Niner fan, I know I collect a lot of this lower end stuff in slabs. So there we go. All right, you guys have a good one. Peace.